Hello, I'm Gaurav Bhalla from Reston, Virginia, just west of Washington, D.C., where we've had some very interesting and diverse weather these last few days. Last week, we had a major snowstorm. Pristine and picturesque snow. The kids loved it. They didn't have to go to school. Today, it's bright and sunny and a balmy 48 degrees. Well, I can almost hear some of you shivering and screaming and saying, 48 degrees? That's not balmy. Well, with that little brief warm-up, let's get directly to the why of this video. As you know, conversations concerning diversity and inclusiveness are ubiquitous. Whether you are a CEO leading a company, large or small, or you're heading up a diversity and inclusiveness department, or HR, or talent management, or training, or even marketing and accounting, we are all affected by issues related to diversity and inclusiveness. I relate to them personally and professionally very well. I've lived it for the past 30 plus years. I've worked on 5 different continents, interacted with executives in over 30 different countries, and as I like to say, I can walk in and out of cultures as easily as I can walk in and out of the front door of my own house. That said, I do have a problem with the current conversation on diversity and inclusiveness. It does a very good job of including what I like to call demographic and discernible differences between people. Age differences, gender differences, attitudinal differences, lifestyles, social beliefs, religious beliefs, sexual beliefs, etc. Now, all that is very important, but there is another aspect of diversity which is equally important, and that is cognitive diversity. And by cognitive diversity, I mean how people receive information, how people interpret information differently, and how people act on that information differently. Now, let me be very candid. The first kind, the demographic and discernible differences, that kind of diversity is very important. No denying that. Why? Because its absence causes social and ethical dilemmas. But the absence of the second kind, cognitive diversity, actually hurts a company's ability to survive and grow. It actually hurts its material well-being and prosperity in the future. Take the example of Nokia. There was no cognitive diversity. None of their senior managers believed that a company other than a telephone company could eat Nokia's lunch. And guess what happened? It was non-telephone companies, Google and Apple, that actually ate Nokia's lunch. Now, which is why cognitive diversity is not just a fad, it's a critical core 21st century competence. And it's just not my point of view, it's not one person's point of view. There's actually a very interesting law called the law of requisite variety, which says when the world out there meaning in the marketplace, competition, technology, when it becomes more complex and complicated, that complexity has to be matched with diversity within the organization. Why? Because no one person can comprehend everything on their own. So given that companies have to match the complexity out there with diversity within, I have developed a series of programs around cognitive diversity. I can offer it as a keynote if you would like to create awareness about that in your company. I can also offer it as a 2 to 4 hour workshop if you are past the awareness stage and want to drum up support for its implementation. But if you're also past that stage, then I can offer it as a full day seminar coupled with group or individual coaching to help you implement it. The best part is that these offerings can be customized to suit your and your company's needs depending upon where you are in your journey, in your relationship with cognitive diversity. The last page of this video will give you ways in which you can connect with me, my email address, my 800 number. Please do. I would love to continue this conversation with you and help you embrace and implement cognitive diversity in your own company. Thank you very much for watching this video.